Good morning officially, 2 minutes before the opening bell. Welcome to Monday Market Kickoff. My name is Scott. I'll be your host. Let's go fast. Please remember, education illustrative purposes only, not intended to be a recommendation buy or sell. We're not brokers. We're not advisors. We're going to look at the futures in the news only for a second. Economic calendar, market posture, mindset for open trades, opening range, early opportunity, week list, trading plan, section of the week. That was fast. It felt right, though. Futures are flat. Futures are flat. You can see really unchanged. Let me bring up Yahoo. Where are you, Yahoo? And they're off. Where are you? Bam. Oh man, nothing wants to work today. What is happening today, you guys? There we go. 0.09 S&P, 0.04 Dow, 0.04 NASDAQ. Look at the Russell, though. What's this? Did you guys notice that? The Russell futures up almost 1%. I'm not sure where that small cap movement is coming from. We've got the VIX also up. Futures are coming off of overnight lows. Okay, let me move this back here. Close you. Today's economic calendar. I don't know why this isn't working either. Getting ahead of the curve on the Russell. Maybe, right? I mean, if we see that little pop of strength, that's going to give us a little extra nod. So, wholesale inventories, nobody cares. No optimism index, nobody cares. All right, so let's just dive right to the SPY. By the way, good morning, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your weekend yesterday. Beautiful weather here in Utah. If you missed yesterday, here is a recap of our posture. We actually improved a tick. I'm at a 3.5. And I seem to be right in the middle of the consensus. Let me know if anyone here has something differently. Short, long-term trend stayed where it was. Thought about the potential of what, if anything, adding to the score. Short term stayed the same. Volume stayed the same. There was a little bit of hesitation, and that one almost dropped a little bit. So we do know that our expectation for our volume score is that as the market strengthens, the volume drops back to zero. It doesn't. We don't expect volume to start like, oh, there's buyers and more buyers and more buyers and always more buyers. It just sort of, what happens is average is buyers and what there is not sellers. You don't need above average volume when you don't have sellers. It's different. Major markets stayed the same. Ebbing and flowing. Sector rotation stayed the same. But the VIX, speaking of, let's go look at it. The VIX took out a low last week. Here, got to a new low down to 1665, which is lower than this low at 1715. Market's kind of up a little bit or flat to up, and you can see the VIX is up a little bit. But this is a reset. What does this tell me if I'm in a hedge? Where's my drawing tools? I need drawing tools. What does this tell me? It says this still looks like it could be heading this way. And that this definitely looks like it could still be the bottom. If this thing turns back this way, I'm going to hold on to it. And if it only gets up to here, that looks great. I'll lose a little on the hedge, less though, if it goes at least some. And then increased bullish there, right? That's another subsequent lower high. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but certainly the hedge still makes sense. Let's go look through some of the trades we have on whilst we're chatting about things. Yeah. Had a great opening and then just kind of sitting here in this same spot. So a great start. Now it's just sort of stalling out. Is it a hiccup? Is it I don't know. I looked at the opening and I was like, oh, that's going to be a pretty good open. And then you're just like, gives it back so quickly. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. IBM, it's trying. You can see what's happening, though. We only really expected this for maybe one more day. It's moved, but not as fast. We're really not seeing. We're not seeing this momentum. We're seeing positive momentum, but we're not seeing this momentum. So now what? Well, let's tighten our stops, right? Let's see if yeah. This is a deceleration. It's not negative, it's deceleration. We're still up today, but what happened? The high is down a little bit. The body is smaller. You can see we had deceleration, boom, it turned red. Sometimes it doesn't decelerate, it just drops. So what can we do? Well, at the end of the day, move up the stop a little bit, right? Kami says, I think the markets are waiting on talks in London with China. Very well could be. And what kind of a reaction we get. We're very reactionary to that information right now, right? 100%. And all we can do is just look at what we see, make a reaction, make an adjustment. I would say for most of these, we've already started taking gains, tightening stops. Can it catch some momentum? And you know, can we mitigate risk while waiting? Meta. I mean, everything's fine. It's not like any of our trades are like, oh, what have we done holding through the weekend? It looks fine. Is it going to keep going, or do we need to start really looking at yanking the rest? We'll see. We'll see. Tightening the stops. Everything looks fine. Morgan. Not good, not bad. Just sort of, it's kind of biting, right? Biting. Apple. I'm going from the top of the list now. Oh. Finally, I feel like I've settled down from the schedule fiasco. I've got to spend some time today. I think I'm just going to take it out, make sure everything's there for the rest of the year. I don't see anything changing more than temporarily. Amazon. Same kind of a thing. I know a couple of you have some Amazon. What does it look like? It looks fine. Doesn't look great. Looks fine. APH. Fine. BAC. Fine. What's the, where were the stars on our watch list? I felt like CME. Oh, CME. We were looking at the hammer on top of the 50, and then today. Now, here's the deal. We're not that much lower than we were there. So if at the end of the day, it gets some bullishness and goes like this, right? Just puts a little hammer there. I'd still be okay with that. It is still a higher low, but not by much at this point. That kind of ruins things. We'll see what happens at the end of the day. That's one. GE Vernova. Okay. I still like GE Vernova just fine. It actually looked like on the open it was going to try to get out of this little flaggy pattern here, but it's still in it. So we'll just keep watching this and see what happens. Very strong. Add press. When I hit down, guess what shows up next? Bing. Oh, nothing. When I hit down, bing. GLD, my friend, it's already there. You know I look at it. I just don't trade it. Oh, you're saying add it to my short list of opportunities or to the main watch list? It's here. I just don't trade it much, but I see what you're looking at. Made this move. Maybe a little bit of a hiccup going on. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Google. Google would be fine. Goldman would be fine if you had it. Hilton. Ooh, Robinhood. Look at that. There's where I'm thinking to myself, if you come into play somewhere around here and then give me the pop, I think we'll be looking to do some business together, is what I'm thinking. Howmet overextended, nothing there for us. IBM, oh yeah, come on IBM, let's go. Give us something. I think we need to adjust, though. 281 is just not on the cards. Even by the end of the week, at the rate we're going, 275 tops. Thoughts? Who's still in IBM and wants to weigh in with me? Or if you're not, weigh in because I'd love your unbiased and objective. Do we adjust to 275 but still push? I think that's my thought. 275. This 281 is a little bit. Half at 270, 274. Miguel says, yeah, 274. That's right there in the same vein. Got it. Love it. Love it. Let's see. IWM. Well, the small caps give send back, but they're still up 0.5%. There's something there. MasterCard. I would say, and we'll probably see something very similar to this when we go look at Visa, but the credit is strong. It's a little overextended. If I was in it, I'd be tightening stops, taking some off, wondering if it was done, just like a lot of other things. Oh, Meta. So Meta was another one. And I believe I said 7. Was it 715? 715? What are our thoughts on who's in Meta with it? Meta adjusting the target down. I think, let me see if I have it. I should make notes. 735 was, but I feel like maybe that's what's we're gonna put it white, and we're gonna say 715. Are you pushing for 735, Miguel? That's a big move. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it. It is trying to go right now. And it's like always pushing. What's the high here? 710. We're close to that. I do, and where's everyone got stops? Are you on dailies? Are you moving to 4 hours? $692. Yeah, Meta looks just fine. Looks great. Doing well. Kicking into gear. IBM, Meta. How about Morgan? I feel like CLS is the only one. Oh, look. CLS climbing back up. Doing all right. I feel like we're hanging in there today, you guys. Oh, feels pretty good, actually. Morgan, doing all right. Microsoft, I don't know, looking for maybe a pullback there. Oh, look at Netflix. Damn, it's expensive stock already again. But looks tradable soon. Nvidia. I think a few. Does anyone have any Nvidia right now? I thought there was a couple. Stopped out at 131.80 on Morgan. So you just kind of put a tight one up there. 131.80 is pretty tight. So I'm assuming you were just kind of like, I'm happy with what I have. Got it. Makes sense. Palantir. I think Palantir's setting up right here. Huh? Ignore that big red candle and just focus on this right here. Just this. And just come and do this too. And just be like, you know what? Sometimes you just have to be like, you know what? I'm just going to make this look the way I want it to look. Man, maybe you can't make charts look like this, but I can. Oh, how does that look? That looks quite enticing, doesn't it? I was like, ooh, this looks like something I want to trade. And if it does something like this, bam, let's go. Kicks into gear. Yes. All we have to do is just to, like, sometimes we see like a big red candle, or like, I don't know, there's this big red candle. What if it wasn't there? Would you allow yourself to then look at it differently? The rest of the price action is exactly the same. Eagerly waiting. That's exactly how I feel. Let's put it back the way it started. Looks fine. We're ready. Let's go. We're ready. Philip Morris looks. This is my defensive stock that I'm most attracted to right now. Yeah, a lot of worrying in the country, a lot of smoking of cigarettes. So I don't know, maybe looking pretty solid. QQQ holding up. Roblox. Is Roblox gonna give us I mean, I got that one. This one just exploded out of. This is like, yeah, you know what? We're just going to do it again real fast, just for fun. Just like a quick repeat. Did not get that. I want this. There's my zone. Anywhere. Yeah, that feels right. Does that look right? Anywhere in there. Starting now with a flag, moving into just a regular pullback. My sons, they said if they could buy more Roblox, you're like, no. They're like, Dad, this is it. I'm telling you, man. Mine's he's 22, almost 23, my gosh. Anyway, he started his, first like real job, and I'm making him contribute to a Roth IRA and put money into his 401k, and I'm like, all right, man, you've got to pick 10 stocks, and I'm interested to see like what brands, what things that are the most popular, and if I can trade it too. They have insight, kids, man. They know, they see patterns. They don't know it translates to stock, but so funny. Roblox, definitely put it on our list for this week. I think we've been wanting to bite at that apple. It's volatile, but look at that. It's not quite parabolic, but it's strong. Rivian, maybe? If it convinces us that this is good, how's everyone feeling about this? Rivian. It's a big pullback. But it was an even bigger move, right? It was a real strong push up into that area. Rocket Labs, son of a gun. Literally another 7 to 8% like funky hammer acceleration. I don't know what to make of it. Bob, I don't know how you traded that, but well done. It's just like, what is this thing doing? Bam, bam. Anyway. Yeah. It really is, right? That's exactly what these things look like. It's like, yeah, they're producing rockets for sure. Bing, bing, couple bottle rockets. I love it. Yeah, it's moving though. I'll tell you, we wanted this one, but it's just like that entry was really in there. And when it gaps through, comes back and then goes, that's good on you, Bob. Bob Walker. Don't skip SE. I thought there might be something there, maybe. If we don't take this out, I don't mind this little hiccup where it's like, this is venturing into uncharted waters. So, Tesla, now TSM already moved. Uber. Okay, who took it? This is exactly what we're looking at for Rivian, for CME. CME didn't hold. Good catch. I'd be looking at this like 90, 93 and a half, and then to infinity and beyond. Love it. That's really kind of what we're looking at for Rivian right there, Okay. What time is it? Man, we actually caught up, which just goes to show how much I yap and probably just like bloviate unnecessarily in the first 10 minutes. But don't expect anything to change. Because I enjoy that part. It's my favorite part. Visa, very similar to MasterCard, seems to be hitting some resistance. VIX, just kind of sitting there in that middle zone. Walmart, okay, put it on the list. The Walmart and Philip Morris, those are my two defensives that I'm willing to play with. Thoughts? We've had some good success with Walmart as a defensive kind of a off cycle. It chunked around for a minute there, and I didn't like it, but now I feel like maybe it's gotten out of it and it's a little bit more stable. As you see it, how do you like it? Tell me that. So I've got a couple there, Walmart, Philip Morris. We've got a couple that are lined up that are momentum, and we've got a couple that are. We've got some different looking trades, right? When you think about something like what we're seeing in, Roblox as a flag, or GE Vernova as a flag, that's very different than what we're looking at for Rivian as a large pullback looking to come up out of that. So I like that. I mean, and then you look at a couple of off cycles like Philip Morris and Walmart. Not VIX. Sorry, I missed the symbol. And Walmart. Yeah, okay. The bulls that we carried are still working, still making money. We're looking to take next higher level profits, tighten stops up, keep that money. Don't let that come around. And still looking to put more on. Posture's holding up at 3.5. Does that allow us to have this amount of? Absolutely, it does. Right? Absolutely. We're not at top levels of risk, but certainly I would imagine no one has said anything otherwise that risk levels have expanded, commensurate with improved market conditions. I feel like there's good stuff waiting for us this week. So yeah, good Monday, right? Like, it was kind of shitty to have the calendar not there, and we're all like, "What's going on?" I was the same as you guys. You're like, "What the hell, Scott? What's going on?" I'm like, "What the hell, Circle? What's going on?" So we were in it together. I just want you guys to know that. What else? Questions? 85% on Rocket Lab. It's beautiful. Round of applause, Bob Walker. Feel like the energy's been so positive, like, in the group lately. There's been some really strong conversations and stuff. What I would like to see is that we take some of that, not only here, but these conversations, we're really seeing numbers starting to grow, which means there's going to be people available for conversations. Like, if you just pop on, you're like, is anyone there? Anyway, I'm just throwing it out there. Just kind of, as things grow, we're looking for another push. We keep finding channels that allow us to add the right traders to the group. And anyway, trading plan this week. Daily, weekly routines. I got to add to mine. Check, circle, schedule. Make sure there's something there. I noticed that the evening one was not there. It is on. Tonight is on at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I will get the link up in the next couple of hours, and then I'll make sure that we're pushed out. It's June. Like I said, I feel like the schedule, everyone's used to it. It's the right schedule. So I'm just going to push that out to the end of the year and go from there. Any questions? How's everyone feeling again for Monday? Feels right? No trades that are going ski-wampus on you? Optimistic, Steve C says. Love that. I agree with that 100%. Looking for the next trade. Got some good ones lined up, I feel like. All right. Well, listen, I will see you guys tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow night. Let's maybe check in. Let's test it. Throw a comment out there and see who responds, and let's start some conversations. I'm going to start maybe throwing some questions to provoke some thought, possibly a response or two. It's good. Thoughts on IBM? I'll go back and check in one more time. My thoughts on IBM. I'm happy with it. It's still going well. I'm looking at 275 as my next, because of the, I'm not going to go beyond this week. I know that for a fact, no matter what. I wouldn't expect to be in it past Monday or Wednesday, even if we have a little bit of move. 275, I'm going to be done, I think. That's my thoughts. Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Keeping positive. Thanks, Kami. Good to see you all. Have a great rest of your day. See you soon. As always, happy trading.
Recordings.